Stars are closer. This baby tonight. You know my dreams will let me know. Oh, the stars are closer. Perfect. All right, here we go. Let's get set up here. Beautiful, but not yet. Soon we'll do that one. We'll probably just start with Britannic. Beautiful. All right. Okay, Britannic is gonna strike a mine, like right there. I feel like doing, where her compartments are gonna flood. Booyah. And on top of that, ship is also moving very slowly too. What's up, that girl? How you doing? Oh my, look at this thing take on water, you guys. That's really crazy. Like, we're really taking on water right now. And her bow is going under right now. And there goes the bow of the ship. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm good. I'm good. We're just chilling. So there's a breakup that I just felt like doing. Ship is going vertical now. And there's our bow section there heading down to the seafloor. Stern section here. Flooding and sinking. Also very quickly. Very nice. That was a good sink. That was a very good sink. And down goes Britannic. Oh, perfect. We'll watch the bow section here hit the seafloor and dig into the mud. Very nice. Very nice. Cool. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Alright. This time we're going to blow up the bow again. And hold the bow in place. Alright. What? No, I'm not going to do that. Alright, so Britannic has struck a mine on her starboard side here. And the ship is taking on a ton of water right now. Vroom, thanks for the follow. Ship's taking on a ton of water right now. Water spilling over into the adjacent compartments of the ship. Slowly spilling over. Now it's starting to speed up. And now we got even more spillover happening. And Britannic's bow section is really going down right now. And as more of the ship floods, the faster this thing is going to sink. And here comes the final plunge. Take out the funnels. Ship is very much rising out of the water. You'll see a breakup right here caused by me. That last funnel will fall down, taking a chunk of the ship with it. There, this thing is going to detach. This section of the ship's going to break off too. And now our stern section is fending for itself, flooding like crazy. And there you go, you guys. We're going to watch the rest of this thing go down. And down she goes. Bow section. Oh, nice. We are going to see the bow section at the seafloor again. And it's going to go boom right on the seafloor. Pretty much just like last time. And then you'll see the back of it. You'll see further aft. This thing will slam down even more too. And there you have it. Britannic. All right, we're gonna send a set of tsunamis at this thing. So we're gonna go with like a 100-foot tall wave right here. It's gonna roll over the bow, lift up the bow from the water, and then just roll across the rest of the ship. There we go. Not too shabby. Ooh, just little tiny sections of the ship flooded right there. What's up, trains and other things? How you doing? All right, this time we got a much bigger wave, something pretty much triple the size as that first one. And that wave will go through the ship, plunge the bow section down. Ooh, that one caused a lot more damage. And actually, I think that wave is going to sink the ship. Unless we turn on the pumps back here in the stern. If the pumps can get turned on to stop the flooding, then I think this thing will be okay. So Britannic's pumps have kicked in, and the ship will survive that wave. So we're going to go even bigger now. A really tall wave here. Going straight for Britannic. And here it comes. Wave goes to the top of your screen. Wow. And we will see this thing. Oh my god. Roll over Britannic. And that one will plunge her down. You'll see the mast finally had enough. And this thing, wow, this thing is just sinking quickly right now. Very, very quickly indeed. Funnel got wiped out. Ham and eggs, thanks for following. And down. Ooh, not quite yet. I spoke too soon. Ollie, get off my computer right now. Get down. Come on. Good boy. Fish House, thank you for the follow. Ollie, get down. Oh my god, my cat's going crazy right now, chat. And finally, down she goes. Chris Amedio, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. All right, we'll do a Titanic sink. We'll flood 5 compartments. There we go. And look at that. That's quick. Wow. And look how fast she's going to go down, you guys. Not even time to think about and process what's happening here. Wow. And there goes her stern section lifting up. And down she goes, just like that. That was so fast. Ollie, that took the ship 1 minute and 15 seconds to sink. Very, very, very sped up. Danny, how's it going, buddy? Good to see you again. What's up, Henry? How you doing? Nice. And there's the bow section there on the seafloor. You can see it's all pretty much mangled up and destroyed. And here comes our stern too. Look at how fast the stern's coming down. Oh, man. Much more intact than the bow is, that's for sure. And there you go, you guys. That is the Britannic wreck. Let's detonate an actual bomb on the ship this time. It's going to detonate in 3, 2, 1. Oh my god. Guys, I don't know where our bow section went, but it's gone. So, about a third of the Britannic just got blown away, or almost half of the Britannic just got blown away. And you can see here the water already flooding into the broken part of the ship, knocking out power. Oh man, this thing is just sinking so quickly. Oh, look at that. The mast will snap back. The aft mast will snap back. Good to hear, Henry, and thank you for your follow, too. And down goes Britannic. Nice. Very nice. And yeah, there's zero trace of that bow section, you guys. Zero trace of it. This is all that's left. Whole thing's gone. Alright, we're going to call in a hurricane here. Floating sandbox hurricane. Category 10 hurricane here. So this is going to get really dicey. Storm is now moving in. Boeing B-17 pilot, thanks for the follow. And here it is, you guys. There's the storm. As you can see, Britannic's stern right here is already taking on an enormous amount of water. The like goal for today, we're shooting for 20,000. 20,000 likes. And wow, just like that. That was so quick. Wow. There you go, you guys. That storm sank Britannic so quick. And to finish things off even quicker, there's some lightning. Lightning strong enough to vaporize half the ship. Oh, man. So this thing is now going down propellers first, the seafloor, with its bow section obliterated. Wow, and look at that. Boom. She'll slam into the seafloor there. Poop deck completely erased. And that's all that's left of the ship. Look at all that mangled like metal right there. All that, you know, brittle metal. It's crazy. All right, let's do a Titanic sink from the stern. So we'll just flood 3 compartments. I have a feeling this will sink even faster than our forward scenario. Gary, thanks for sharing the live. That means a lot. Spreading the word of the channel. And just like that, as fast as I can yawn, as soon as I get done yawning, the stern of the ship's already underwater and we're plunging. It's crazy. You can see inside here how much of the water has flooded inside the ship. And the more water that floods in, the faster this thing gets pulled down. So, you know, these funnels breaking, all these openings in the ship touched by water are causing the flooding to accelerate even quicker than it normally would without those openings. Funnel 2 will come down. Ship's going vertical, so that means funnel 1 will just fall. It'll break off of its moorings there. And Britannic is now perfectly vertical as the bridge finally goes underwater. And there she goes. Boat is kaboom. We could definitely make that a kaboom. And down she goes. All right. Thanks, CapCut. Appreciate that. And there you go. There's your full look at the ship there, making its one-way trip to the seafloor. We're going to line it up with bombs. Make the ship go kaboom. We're going to detonate her in 3, 2, 1. Wait. 3, 2, 1. Boom. No trace of the ship left. Yeah. Alright, so next up, we're going to drop a bomb in the center of the ship, where we're going to watch the ship get torn in half. Just got our bow section left right there, and then there is our stern section, and like both ends will sink very quickly there. Very, very quickly. At like the same time too. Look at that. They're pretty even, I'd say. Up, stern goes down first. So there's our bow. A tiny bit of bow section left. Wow. Mr. Bob.Zav, thanks for the follow. What we're going to do next is flip the ship upside down, just like this. Get down right now. Get down. You're done. Oh, I knocked over my filter. Ollie, stop it. All right, you guys. While Britannic sinks here, I'm going to go feed my cat because he's going crazy. I'll be right back. What's up, Bourbon Guy? Good to see you. Hopefully that'll calm my cat down. My cat Ollie is just going nuts right now. Usually when I start a stream, he does this, so it's pretty normal. Ollie, get down. This game is free. You don't have to pay a penny for it. You just go on to GameJolt.com, download it for free, and you're good to go. You can play it. Alex, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Let's change ships. That was a lot of Britannic action right there. We're going to do a battleship next to Graf Zeppelin. This thing, unfortunately, never saw any battles because it was sank at the dry dock, or it was destroyed at the dry dock. So we're going to hurl a pretty big tsunami at it. Because why not? Let's destroy things with waves. And you're going to see the ship. Oh my god, look at this thing get yeeted into the air. Really high up. Colin, thank you very much for the rose. I appreciate you for that. And this thing will come crashing down. And it will stay as one piece. Alright, good. Very good. It's very good. And wow, you guys, amazingly, this thing is going to survive that wave. It is, wow, I'm shocked right now. So let's send another one. Why not? We'll go even bigger than that last one. And check this one out. Well, thank you very much, Colin, for the "you're awesome." You're awesome too, you know that? Oh, there we go, you guys. The Graf Zeppelin just got ripped in half. Stern section has been yeeted into the air. Oh my god, the bow section completely flooded. It's going to go crash back down with the stern. Holy smokes, what is happening right now? Look at these two pieces. Oh, look at that. The stern will flood instantly, too. That's not going to resurface. Bow heading straight for the seafloor right now. Shane, thanks for the follow. Oh, yeah, there we go. There we go. That is gone. Completely gone. That's insane. Here's the bow hitting the seafloor. Boom. Oh, it's just going to get erased and broken apart into pieces even more. Insane. Very, very crazy, you guys. What's up, Cam? How you doing? Welcome. Good to have you in here. All right, let's do that again. We'll send a tsunami from the stern again, just like what happened last time. I'm doing pretty good. I can't complain. We're just chilling. I finally have off work for the first time in 2 weeks, so that's nice. Make more smaller waves. We could do that. Yeah, so that wave didn't tear the ship in half that time, but we're going to watch this thing get flipped over, upside down, midair. Look at that. Look at the size of this ship and how it's spinning like that. Incredible. And it'll come crashing down, upside down, water flooding in through the top decks. Jackson, thanks for the follow. And I mean, you know, there's a lot of water in here right now, but overall, not bad. Oh, no, I spoke too soon. Look, the ship just split. He just split right down the middle. I have, actually. Many, many times. Good job, Ollie. Go back up to your tower. All right, you guys, so our ship is now capsized, broken in half, and going down by the middle. And yeah, we're seeing a V-break here. Upside down V-break. Look at that. That's insane looking. We'll zoom out a bit so you guys can see just a little bit better. Yeah, very nice. Very nice. Cristiano Ronaldo, thanks for the follow. Colin, thanks for the sunglasses. I appreciate the sunglasses. Cam, thank you for your follow too. All right. That means a lot. And there we go. Upside down Graf Zeppelin sinking by the middle. Just the tip of the bow and the tip of the stern left. Archer, thanks for the follow. Oh, thank you for the heart me, Colin. Welcome to the team. If you weren't already a part of the team, you're now on the team. And there we go. Bow section's underwater. That side of the ship will sink first. And stern just hanging on by a thread. What's up, Minor VR? We're back. Yes, indeed, we're back. I was way too tired to stream for the last week and a half. Way too tired. And look, there we go. There's your full look at the ship, you guys. That's what the broken up Graf Zeppelin looks like right there. Literally just being hung on. It's clinging by a thread right there. It's insane. Ooh, Colin, thank you for the super GG. That was a cool animation. And we'll watch the Graf Zeppelin hit the seafloor, you guys. Check this out. Coco, thanks for the follow. And look at the way this thing will mash into the seafloor. Mason, thanks for sharing the live. Ooh, and the stern will actually flip over. So you got an upright section and a flipped over section of the ship right there. Very, very interesting. Very interesting. All right. We'll switch it up. Well, we got a prison ship here that we'll do next. Very nice looking ship. It's going to hit an iceberg. A couple sections of it will flood. The El Mansour. So there we go. Yeah, prison ship indeed, that is. But we are taking on a lot of water. We're going to see our bow section go under. Wow. Of course, we got to save the lifeboat. Oh no, but the lifeboat's not going to make it. It's sinking. Bridge is going to flood. Barth Jax. Thank you for the follow. Wow, here we go. Look at this thing go down. We'll take out the funnel because destroying funnels on ships is fun. And now it's just the stern. Just the stern of the ship left. We're gonna helicopter's gonna fall off into the water and take some of the decking with it. Oh man. Very, very nightmare scenario. Imagine being a prisoner on this ship and you can't escape at all. You're gonna stay stuck in your cell as it goes down. No, I just sink these things. I don't make them. Fantastic. That was a good sink. Why not? Let's go with a submarine. I haven't done a submarine in a while. We're going to flood the ballast tanks. Very nice. That's the... Alright, so this is the up and down engine, right? Alright, there we go. Alright, so we got our submarine here. And another submarine is going to fire a torpedo at this thing and blow a hole right here. Right in the ballast tank, which is also going to flood one of these rooms here. So this is not looking good because now the sub is taking on water. More water than it should. Engines are going to get cut. Ballast tanks are going to get drained. But unfortunately, it looks like the water is spreading throughout the ship right here. Yeah, and look at this. This thing is actually sinking right now. I mean, it's a submarine. It's supposed to sink, but it's sinking because of this thing flooding like crazy right now. Oh my God. What the heck just happened? Oh, is this thing a nuclear submarine? Dang, that section went all the way over there. What the heck was that? Oh my God. Chat, I don't even know what to say right now. Other than that, water touched a certain part of the sub. Oh my God. It's a nuclear submarine. That's got to be the reason. That was so violent. I was not expecting that to happen. Oh, yeah, look at that. More of it dislodging right there and exploding. Colin, thanks for the sword. That was a cool gift. The first one ever sent me a sword. Wow. Okay. Wow. Chat, I don't know what to say other than that was pretty cool. Wow. All right, we're going to send a tsunami at this thing. Will it get picked up by the tsunami or... No, the tsunami will just ride right over it. It'll slightly get lifted up, but that's about it. I want to cause a nuclear explosion again. Wow, this is tough. I can't, like, break this with the bomb. Oh, wow. There we go. Wow. All right, enough of the submarine. Oh, I got the Deepwater Horizon. That's cool. I didn't realize I had that. We're going to go with a cruise ship here next. And this one is really cool. Tales from the Rift. Thanks for sharing the live. I really like this cruise ship a lot because it's got a pump system in it. So we're going to turn on the pumps. We're going to fire a torpedo like right there. So pump number 4 is dead right now, of course, because it just got destroyed. But 3 of the pumps are working. Bow section of the ship is gone because of that explosion right there. Let's watch this thing sink. Yeah, look at that. The pumps are keeping the water at bay. Let's see how much of a tolerance they have. So there we go. More of the bow section going down right there. Superstructure should start flooding really shortly. Yep, there's the superstructure flooding. Folks up in the bridge are like, what the heck is going on here? Why is this happening right now? Very nice. We're going to watch the superstructure of the ship flood. Pumps are having trouble keeping up right now, it looks like. Or, oh, maybe it might be at a stalemate right now. I can't really tell. There is water flooding into the superstructure. But on top of that, you got water getting sucked out of the ship down here. So it might just be countering itself right now. But, oh, it's actually getting close to the bridge. So it is going down, indeed. I'll show you guys the rest of the ship. There's the propellers right there starting to stick out of the water. Bridge is so close to sinking. Imagine being like a crew member up on this bridge watching this water right at your feet flooding up. Down here, it's really contained. Water is really contained down here. It's slowing down the sinking a lot right now. But we're not here to save ships. We're here to sink them. So we're going to send this little tiny rogue wave. Not really tiny, but we're going to send this mini rogue wave at the ship. It's actually going to pull the ship out of the water. But it's going to send the stern into the air, which in turn is going to send down the bow section of the ship. And the bow section of the ship here really flooding like crazy because of all that water getting in through the openings. And now this thing is really getting pulled up. But it looks like the pumps are going to fail. They're going to shut down and the water will pour in uninterrupted now. Yep. Bottom of the ship really flooded as the rest of the bow goes down. This thing will start getting pulled up into the air even more. Brandon, thank you for the 7 roses. Appreciate that. Oh, man. Colin, thank you for the 7 roses too. Oh, we got 10? All right. That's what's up. Thank you for the 10 roses, Colin. You're the title gifter for roses. Meanwhile, you guys, ship is now vertical. Or, I mean, way up into the air. We're going to see this thing break apart. Pretty wickedly, too, actually. There's the separation of the bow and stern. So the bow section now heading down to the seafloor. Seb, thank you for the 7 roses, too. That means a lot. All right, Colin, thank you for the... Wow, 27 roses. All right. Thank you, Colin. Thank you so much. And now we're just chilling right now. This thing is just kind of bobbing up and down. Bam, 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 bam. And there we go. Let's watch the rest of this thing go down, chat. There we go. All right. Colin and Seb, since you guys just sent over gifts, if you guys want to see a ship sink, let me know. And if I have it, I'll do it. That's what I do for my gifters. Is I give them request opportunities, as like a token of appreciation. You know, so if you can think of any ships that you want to see sink, let me know. Carter, thanks for the follow. We'll switch it up off of this one. Cargo ship 2. This is a really fun one to sink. This one I like to send the Mega Tsunami at. And there we go. Look at the size of this wave heading for our cargo ship. So if your Amazon package doesn't arrive, this is exactly what happened to it. And look at that. Look at this thing get lifted up into the air. It's going to get picked up vertically. It's going to get thrown out of the wave. Will it complete a full flip? That's the real question. It is indeed going to flip all the way over, chat. Look at that. Boom. So that was really cool. We just watched this cargo ship complete the flip, chat. Very, very cool. And it's going to survive on top of that, too. But, you know, it's like I always say, nothing ever truly survives. Well, thank you. A Villa Angel. And here comes the storm, you guys. Category 10 hurricane has arrived. And it's really moving the ship with it, too. So this thing fighting the storm right now. Storm is giving it all it's got. Whole ship will submerge, resurface, fly in the air. Submerge, resurface, fly in the air. Bye-bye, Zoo. Okay. All right. I'm waiting for it to happen. Seb, thank you for the heart puff. Appreciate that. And there it is, you guys. The lightning strike. The legendary lightning strike. It struck the bow section. So now how soon until this thing sinks? Oh my god. And look at, oh my god, the stern just got struck by lightning, but it looks like the command tower got struck, not the actual like hull of the ship. So, oh, never mind. It sure did. And look at this thing go down, you guys. Oh my god. And there's your full look at the ship, folks. Down she goes. Lightning is like the only thing that could destroy this thing. It's lightning. Wow, some vicious looking lightning right there. And down. And now we'll watch her at the seafloor. I already said down she goes, but we'll watch her at the seafloor now. What's up, Candy? How's it going? It's awesome that you're able to actually catch one of my streams for once. Awesome. All right, let's go back to the beginning of the stream again. Britannic. Once again, we're back with Britannic. And we will do what we did to start the show off with here. Boom. Alright, so Britannic has just struck a mine, and she is flooding at a very fast rate right now. And you can see her taking on a ton of water. And there we go. Bow section already going under. Bridge is now going under. We're sinking very quickly. Stern section rising up as the bow goes down. Stern section now going vertical. Final funnel has been taken out. Damn, and look at this thing go vertical right now. It's crazy. Perfect. And there she is vertical. Just bobbing around. Oh, and down. Down she goes. The final plunge right there, Britannic. One whole piece, too. It didn't break her apart at all. That was awesome. Alright, this time let's blow a hole in the middle of the ship. A controlled explosion right there, not something wild like that first explosion we did in the middle of the ship. Alright. So now you got the middle of the ship here taking on a lot of water. And we're just waiting for it to happen. It's going to happen very soon. So you can see here the middle of the ship really flooding. We got 8 compartments taking on water right now. And there it is. There is the V-brake. Look at the middle of the ship collapse in. You'll see the funnels get knocked down right there too. The V-brake is what we love here. And then the last 2 funnels will also go down too. And look at the middle of the ship pull down both ends right here. Bow and stern are going to meet each other in the middle. And down she goes. Colin, thank you very much for the TikTok. Appreciate that. Very nice. That was a great sink. And look at the way this thing looks now. There's Megalodon down here. Look at the way this thing looks now as she begins her one-way trip down. And now we're just waiting for her to hit the seafloor. And here she comes. This big husk. Big husk of a ship here, chat. And boom. Oh, man. And they're both going to fall. Both ends of the ship will fall on top of each other. And there you have it. Both ends of the ship will be flipped over onto each other. Just like that. Oops. Let's go with Titanic. We'll flood 4 compartments this time, not 5. And look how fast this thing flooded. We are already plunging down. I just checked a text message, and this thing's already going down. Way too quick. All right, this time we'll split Britannic right before the third funnel. And we'll also break off the 2 towers, too. Insane looking. And down goes Britannic, just like her sister. Exactly like her sister, actually. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right. So something we have not done yet, chat, is add passengers to any of these ships. I don't know why I forgot to do that. So we have 256 people on board the Britannic right now. I have no... Oh, I do have an island out there, but we're going to set sail, and we're going to run this thing aground. We're going to see... So we're going to torpedo the... Or we're going to hit a mine, and we're going to see if the ship can limp itself to the beach. So this thing just hit a mine. Tons of damage, taking on tons of water. And now the ship has to get to this landmass. So can the Britannic here, crippled and destroyed, beach herself on this landmass here? We will see in a second. So as you can see here, the bow section completely flooded already, and this thing is already plunging her way down. But the captain is going to really try to make it to the island there, but it's not going well. Moving full speed. The ship is plunging itself down right now. People mass panic on the ship. And on top of that, 204 people are trapped in the ship / on the ship right now. And yeah, there's no way this thing will be even close to making it to that island. And she's going to plunge on down. Kind of crazy that the hysteria calmed down on board. Beetle Juice, thank you for the share. Thanks for sharing the live. And there's your full look at Britannic there. Big hole right there. Enough to bring the ship down very quickly. And, oh, they got a little close to the island. They weren't that far off, but not enough to make it. No passengers will survive this. Yes, I do remember you. How could I forget you, buddy? All right, here she comes. Here comes Britannic. What's up, Ben? How you doing? Wow. Bow section will mash into the seafloor. Crack the ship right down the middle there. Look at all these poor people still trapped inside the ship. Well, that's good to hear. I'm all right. It's finally my day off of work for the first time in 2 weeks. So why not stream? And there we go, chat. Look at the way this thing looks after all that is said and done. So the way that the rusticles work is, you know, they'll eat the ship very quickly in the more damaged areas than in the clean areas. So I covered her the clean layer. Oh man, what's up, Fortnite Squad? How you doing? Welcome back, buddy. It's always a pleasure seeing you here. Let's get the engines fired up. Oh, I forgot to add the people on board. So let's get some passengers on board, some workers. Colin, thank you for the 9 roses. You're awesome, Colin. I appreciate you. Like I said, Colin, if there's a ship that you want to see sink, let me know. Since you're the top gifter right now. Awesome. Let's unpause. Everybody's on board now. Alright, so we're setting sail. Let's let her get to a higher speed first. And then we'll hit a mine. Like right here. Oh man, look at all the people go flying. Look how fast the ship's taking on water. Captain's asking if she's got enough juice in her. If there's enough time, we'll try to beach her. I'm good. I'm good. We're chilling. We're just hanging out, chilling. Beach is all the way over there. Ship has to make it to this beach. Can she make it? I think she is. But bow section already going under. Bridge already going under. Look how fast the water is flooding inside. It's like forced entry. Oh my god, you guys. Look at how fast this thing is sinking. Jaden. Good to see you, Jaden. How you doing? Oh, guys, we're so close. Look how close we were. We didn't make it. This thing's going to sink. There's a lot of people still trapped inside the ship that are going to die. If these people can tread water for long enough, then they'll be able to swim over to the island. But it looks like the tide's going up right now. And the island's actually getting sucked under. Oh, man. Wildman, thanks for sharing the live. And here comes Britannic chat. Beelining it for the seafloor. Nose first. Perfectly straight going down almost. And boom. Sadai, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate you for that. There we go. That's how this thing will look upon hitting the seafloor. Now let's watch the rest of the ship tip down and finish the landing. And boom. Oh, poop deck will snap right off. And the superstructure will shatter too. Fantastic. All right, you guys. I'm going to grab a drink. We'll do a bigger ship. A slower sinking ship. To occupy you guys while I am getting my drink. We'll go with a cruise ship this time. Let's do the Concordia. Classic. For a ship? All right, Colin, let's hear it. Let's hear it. I've been itching to hear a request from you. Philip, thank you for the follow. We're going to fire a torpedo right there at the Concordia, guys. And I will be right back. All right, I'm going to go grab a drink. I'll be back in like 2 seconds. What's up, Sunny Steps? Good to see you. Oh my god, that was fast. Holy smokes, I was gone for not even a minute. All right. Oh. I'm back. Hey, Avia Angel. How's it going? Welcome. Or welcome back, I should say. I think you were here earlier. I remember your name. It's going pretty good today. How are you doing? Corey, thanks for the follow. Sunny Steps, thanks for sharing the live. Sunny Steps, it's great seeing you again. I missed having you in my streams. Oh, that's so good. Much needed drink. Much needed energy drink. All right, you guys. Costa Concordia is sinking way faster than I anticipated, of course. Oh my god. And this thing is just plunging down. I mean, that is a pretty big hole up here for water to pour in. All right, we'll see ya. Peace out. And there we go. This thing's kind of bobbing around a bit. And there we go. Now she's going down. Awesome. Ooh, slowing down a bit now. Let's take a look at the rest of it. Wow. Big, big cruise ship. We're going to take out the funnel because, you know, destroying the funnels is fun on these things. And it really just, the sync really just slowed, it really just slowed down a lot. It's kind of crazy how slow it got. But she is going down now. Really slowed down. That's kind of wild how slow this thing is going now. Well, we could speed it up. Let's break some windows. And there you have it. Down goes the Costa Concordia, you guys. And look at the water pouring into the stern. That's going to cause, this is going to cause an implosion to happen back here because of the pressure. So you'll see another massive hole form right there. And let's watch this thing hit the seafloor. It's already hit the seafloor because the ship's so big. And boom. Oh my God. That's crazy looking. Dang. I'm pretty sure that is very, very violent. Yeah, I'm pretty sure about that one for sure. And here we go. We're going to watch her tip over. And boom. Oh, man. Very nice. The superstructure actually separated itself a bit. Wow. Yeah, there we go. There's the Costa Concordia, you guys. This husk, upside down husk on the seafloor here. Pretty unrecognizable at this point. Let's sink it like the Titanic next. We're going to go boop, boop, boop. 3 compartments. This will go really quick. Yeah, I'm pretty sure about that. I agree. The algorithm does not like me like how it used to. Sunny Steps. Remember back in the day when we'd have like thousands of people watching these streams? Ah, oh, so fun. It was so fun. But the algorithm likes to push new creators to you know, new heights and lower down the current creators. I'll have to look, Colin, if I have the MS Pacific. You're the first person to ever ask if I have that. In fact, I'll look right now, actually. Oops. Oops. Wrong button. Oh, it pauses it when I pull up that. That sucks. All right. So after this thing sinks, we're going to look, Colin, if we have the MS Pacific. First person to ever request that. All right, you guys. Concordia here really flooding like crazy right now. Whole bow section's underwater. Meanwhile, stern section rising up out of the water. And this thing is flooding like crazy right now. Really flooding like crazy. Look at that. Halfway sunken already. I do have the Olympic, yes. But we'll check for the MS Pacific, though. Oh, sorry guys, I didn't realize I muted my mic. That's my bad. Colin, thanks for sharing the live with five friends. Yes, we do have the Olympic. We have all three, Olympic class liners actually. All right, this is not going to slow us down again. We are going to speed that up. I also took out the funnel too. Look at the water flooding the superstructure and then heading down into the ship too. And let's watch the rest of this thing go down. Very nice. Very, very nice. It's actually going a lot slower than I thought. Mike, thank you for following on Facebook. Appreciate that. That means a lot. All right, and let's check for the MS Pacific. Ooh, the closest thing I have is called the SS Pacific. But I don't have an MS Pacific though, unfortunately. So in regards to ships named Pacific, I have this. So if there's anything else you got on mind, let me know. But this is a really nice looking ship actually. Let's do an iceberg scenario where we're gonna go boop, boop, and boop, boop, and boop. And wow, this thing is flooding so fast right now. Yes, I am on Facebook as an angry fly. Oh my god, look at the water spill over the ship. Look at that, it got above the watertight compartments. It's pulling down the bow. Oh my god. And look how fast she's going down right now. That's crazy. And look at that, water pouring into the funnels as well, so filling up the shafts right there. I could check for that one, Colin. What are you saying sorry for? And oh my god, look how fast this thing will go vertical. Sheesh. So that was a very fast sink. Solar, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. And down she goes. You guys, look at the whole ship here. Whole thing flooded right now. There's actually an air pocket right here. That's kind of cool. There's an air pocket in the ship right there, and in this boiler room too, or engine room. And we'll watch this thing crash into the seafloor. Look at that. Oh my god. Absolutely crash into the seafloor, and oh my god, it's even going to break in half too and separate. And now there's a second section also that's crashing into the seafloor too. So you got two halves of the ship now. So that was cool. Oh, and the poop deck broke off. Look at that. Oh my god. So that was a lot of damage there, and this thing will tip over. It looks like it'll tip over. Yeah, it'll tip over. Wow. And there we go. Now we're picking up speed. Let's watch this part of the stern fall down. And boom. Oh my god, look at it contour around like the seafloor. Because you know the seafloor is not perfectly flat like you would think it is. And oh my god, the entire stern just collapsing right there into the mud. Oh my god. And the bow section lodged straight into the mud right there too. Oh my god. Wow. Insane. Alright. Let's do another one. Let's fire a torpedo at this thing. We're going to hit the engine room with it. So the ship is now completely crippled. But water, look at the water spilling over the watertight bulkheads. Just instantly flooding the ship. Wow. Stern already going down. Superstructure now flooding. Ship's flooding like crazy right now. Wow. Flooding like crazy indeed. We'll take out some funnels here. Oh my god. over half the ship already sunken. C. I'm going to call you C. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. And just like that, this thing will sink. The SS Pacific will sink. Very, very quickly. And there you have it. Alright. I might have the USS Halibut. Let's see if I do. Oh, no. God, I don't have that one at all. Shoot. I'm sorry, Colin. I do not have the Halibut. Damn. In the time being, though, we'll do the Aquitania next. We're going to fire a torpedo at this one, just like her sister Lusitania. It's going to cause a big hole to form in the ship. And a lot of water is going to pour into the ship. Marcus, thanks for the follow. Colin, if there's any other ships that you want to see sink, let me know. Unfortunately, I don't have either of those. I'm really sorry, dude. And we are filling up with water so fast right now. My goodness. Lusitania did sink in 17 minutes IRL after she was hit by that torpedo. Ship was also stuck moving too. The engines wouldn't respond. So there you go, you guys. Bow section underwater right now. Superstructure also underwater too. Inside it's underwater. That's kind of wild looking. But rest of the ship is going to plunge on down. Check it out. Wow. And look how fast this thing will turn vertical. And point straight up into the air. Yeah, this game is great, honestly. It's very underrated for how it is. People are like, "Oh, it's a blocky looking voxel game." Or yeah, voxel simulator. It's like, what's the point of this? And really, like, it's pretty relaxing to play, actually. I really enjoy it a lot. So there you go. There's Aquitania. Another thing about Aquitania in this game, too, is that she's the fastest ship in the game. And I'm going to show you guys the Aquitania clearing over an island here. All the way out in the distance here. Yeah, you play this game too? It's awesome. It's really great to hear. So we'll start our wave ramp. As Aquitania gains a ton of speed. Look how fast she's going right now. She is partially underwater, but she's climbing the wave ramp right now. And look at her launch into the air. Completely clearing the island. And this thing is absolutely flying, chat. Oh my god. Absolute air right now. And she's going to crash into the water. Take on a lot of water too. Unfortunately, this is what happens to her a lot, is that she does these jumps and mistakenly floods herself and sinks, which is what's happening right now. But we're gonna help her a bit. So I think her engines are actually crippled right now. Yeah, she can't move right now because she's flooded. So she's kind of just dead in the water right now. But hey, guess what? Looks like the engines just came back online. So now there's another wave right in front of her, but it's actually moving away from her. And there you go, you guys. We have a ship that actually survived a scenario. 100% survived a scenario. That's amazing. But unfortunately, it looks like Aquitania ran into some trouble here, and she's actually run into a floating sandbox category 10 hurricane. Look at the way the water line is right now on her. And the wind direction really changing right now too. Look at this. These waves are getting mega choppy. Captain has indeed stopped the engines, but she's also got herself caught up in this wave right here too. So this will be interesting. Uh-oh, she is taking on water. Oh my, so this is not looking good. IDK Andre, thanks for the follow. It's just whoever made the ship in this game just dialed it up to 11. And just made it so fast. I don't know. That's pretty much the best way I can explain why this ship's so fast. But in my years of playing this game, I've come to realize that this is the fastest ship in Floating Sandbox. It's insane. And there you go. Look at this. The ship is now fully underwater. She's taking on tons of water. And up, down she goes. I think she just sank herself. Like not much even happened right there, and this thing just absolutely sank. Wow. And down she goes, chat. Wow. It's a shame. There goes the Aquitania. Wow. Ninja VR, thanks for the follow. Yes, rest in peace indeed. And the seafloor out here is pretty deep too. So now she's heading for the seafloor. But look at that. Now she's really moving. And there's like this plateau here that she's going to land on, it looks like. And Banana, thanks for the follow. And here we go. We're going to watch her crash right down. Bow section is going to get folded instantly. And now here comes the stern section tipping down too. Oh my god, will the whole ship actually stay on this cliff or will it fall down? Oh man, look at the keel get crushed. Stern section broken right there too. Oh, and there you go, you guys. That is how this thing will rest. It will indeed stay on the cliff. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. Wow. Can I raise it? No, I can't raise the ship. It sank. You can't bring it back up. It's too delicate to bring back up too, and also like the loss of life that's on this ship. You want that to stay as a grave too. Definitely don't want to raise up a grave memorial. Place where so many people died. But speaking of people, we're adding passengers onto this version, this next Aquitania here. Oops. Beautiful. Wow. All right, let us do a Titanic stick with this one. All these passengers down here in the bottom of the ship, for whatever reason, are gonna not see this iceberg coming. And here we go. We're taking on water right now. Mass panic has ensued. Bow section already going underwater. Oh man, crazy. Hey, we just hit 8,000 viewers. Thank you guys so much. It's amazing. And look at that. Whole bow section fully under. Bridge is now going underwater too. The panic has really been kicking off and going nuts right now. People are falling into the water from the ship. Funnel 1 will come crashing down. Meanwhile, here we go. You'll see this grand stair. You'll see the staircase there break apart. Funnel 2 is going to come down. Mass panic has started on the rest of the ship. And right now, Aquitania really sinking. Sheesh. Oh, look at this thing get pulled under. Oh my god. Very, very quickly. All these people are getting swept into the water here. All these people that are stuck in the stern. Look at them all moving up with the water level in the ship. Oh my god. Just one giant human soup right here. And the water is now going to get to the rest of the ship. And oh, there you go. There you have it. Crazy. So you got different... Oh my god, there's so many people in the ship right now. Boom. So there are over 250 people trapped inside of Aquitania. She's going to hit the seafloor. You're going to see her separate herself in 3 different places. 1, 2, 3 spots have broken apart. So the ship is now in 3 big pieces as she plunges into the seafloor. What's up, Twisting Air? How you doing? Awesome. All right, you guys, that's going to be it for today. I want to thank all 8,100 of you for watching today's stream. Colin, I want to give you a big shout out for your gifts. I really appreciate it, dude. It means a lot. And I'm sorry I didn't have the ships that you wanted. Hopefully next time we will. And yeah, Sunny Steps, good to see you. You have a nice day too. See you, Ninja. Maurice, thanks for the follow. And yeah, you guys, we'll catch you guys next time. We'll see you, Candy. We'll catch you guys next time. All right, thank you all for watching and tuning in. 2 a.m. Oh my God, it's not even 1 p.m. yet for me. So you guys all have a good one. We'll catch you guys next time. Peace out, everybody. I always have my closing goodbye part right here. I don't even know where the atomizers went. Either way, the ship's completely obliterated and gone now. Dang, almost 3 a.m.